Okay, chat. Dude, my voice is still not fully back. For those who don't know, I've been sick for the last week or so, but we got some big news today. The Sserafim collab is returning on March 17th. And they dropped a trailer with it as well, which we're going to walk into in a second, but the tweet reads, the ladies of Sserafim are back with another bass-bumping collaboration. Learn more about Overwatch 2 and Sserafim, like the fearless new legendary skins and remixes of Blue Flame skins, and get info on our live stream event happening on March 17th. There's a article that dropped with all of the stuff. I'm going to show you really, really quick before I watch the trailer. You can see if you're, have an observant eye. It looks like it's going to be Ashe, or it's supposed to be, I think, Ashe, Illari, Mercy, Juno, and D.Va again. I know I've already seen some people that are like D.Va again, but it's a Korean K-pop group. D.Va is the only Korean character in the game, so it kind of makes sense. There's also apparently recolors, but here's the bad news. There's some good news and some bad news. The good news is that there's this trailer. The bad news is I'm not trying to get DMCA'd. So I'm gonna watch this trailer, but it's gonna be muted. So have fun with your magic editing on this one. Okay, so for those who don't know, during the last Sserafim event, I was told specifically by Overwatch that Sserafim and Hybe and their whole thing made sure to put a whitelist on my channel to make sure that I wouldn't get DMCA'd. I got DMCA'd multiple times. I did everything properly, and I was told like there's nothing that can be done, I guess. So that's not happening again. But yeah, I want to watch it. You're just not going to get audio. So if you want to watch the audio version, obviously watch the trailer. I have not watched this though. The reason why I brought that up, I checked to see if I was whitelisted. They said yes, and then came back and said no, actually it's not ready yet. And so then I was like, what about Flats 2? And they were like, no, that's also not whitelisted. So whenever this gets posted, it still wouldn't be ready. And God knows whenever that would happen. So anyways, let's go. Whitelist means like, like an exception where it's like, gives you a pass. Everyone imagine the music. Damn, this is kind of a banger. Okay, he's actually gonna go hard. The outfits look kind of different from the photos though. So wait, are the photos the concepts, or is it? Sing it? No, I don't want to get DMCA'd. I'd be too good at it. Plus I'm sick too, so Damn. Okay. Looks cool. Hang on. Is it right here at the end? All right, so I'm guessing these are the actual skins. And then also alongside this. Yeah, okay, so it is. All right. So this looks like what the actual skins will end up looking like right here. This is the most zoomed out version I can get. Mercy on the right. Juno. Wait, this one is Juno, right? Yeah, it is Juno. Illari, Ashe, and D.Va. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, the last Sserafim skins are pretty hard to beat, but I think they did a pretty damn good job, to say the least. Favorite of all of these? Hey, listen, I might be lacking in taste. You know what I mean? Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm lacking in taste. I don't know what's going on. I think D.Va's hits hard, but Ashe's was the number one for me at first. I think Ashe's actually goes crazy. Wait, that is Ashe? Yeah, so this is apparently Ashe. I actually like this D.Va version better, I think, than the previous Sserafim D.Va one. I think this one goes harder. Don't get me wrong, they're all insanely good. Wait, hang on, what are these things called? Wait a minute, hang on. Plushies? It has a specific name, though. A Sakaku? Dude, I can't remember off the top of my head. I know this is like it's like a whole trend, though. It's a plushie from their Line Films Club? Oh, it's like there specifically? Oh. Oh, maybe it's something different I was thinking of then. A Labubu? Is that what it is? But yeah, I've seen these before. There's like people put them on bags and other stuff. It's cool. It's cool. A Chikawa? I feel like you guys are just trying to get me to say random words now. You guys are just trying to see how many words you can string together and see if you can get me to say them out loud. Like that. Yeah, you're just trying to get me to say random syllables put together. You know, I'm on to you guys. But anyways, there was this article that also came out. Overwatch 2 is launching another Sserafim collab with more transformative skin designs. Guided by Blizzard's Korea Studios' keen eye for Korean trends and street style. Yeah, so okay, the street style makes sense for the Mercy thing. Back in 2023. Also, again, I'm sick, so if my voice is, you know, not out there. Oh, Bob is security? Wait, you're right, Bob is security! Wait, that's so cool. Holy shit. Back in 2023, Overwatch harnessed the dread power of K-pop, releasing a collaboration with Sserafim that included a debut song, 5 hero skins, and a new game mode. A lot has changed in the last couple of years, but one thing that has stayed steadfast in the Overwatch team's love for K-pop collaborations, as we'll be getting a whole new Sserafim event next week. Yo, this was the best event they've ever done. By the love of God, though, please don't make me play the event game mode like 400 times to get the skins. Like, I'm gonna go crazy if it's anything like the last one. Please, reasonable amount this time, okay? I'm begging you. When it comes to returning collaborations, we never say never. Amy Dennett, Associate Director of Product Management, tells me, we don't want to bring something back just for the sake of bringing something back, but there's no prior collaboration where we'd say, oh, we'll never do that again. The upcoming collab with Sserafim will feature recolors of all the original skins from the 2023 event and provide 5 new themed skins for players to snag. I think that's fine. As long as there's new ones and recolors, it's just like, that's just extra bonus. That's cool. This time, the heroes attending the Sserafim concert will be Ashe, Juno, Mercy, Illari, and Diva, who's making a reappearance. Just like the first collaboration, Sserafim helped the Overwatch 2 team pick one of the best heroes for this one. Oh, wait, oh, okay, wait, is that how they pick Diva? They play Overwatch and they can pick characters that they like playing or they feel suits them personally. Dion Rogers, Overwatch art director, says, you know, they're inspired by a lot of the heroes in the game too. They really loved Juno when they saw her release the game, so this is something we can discuss pretty closely with them. That's pretty cool. So Juno was pretty much a dead set from the start, but Ashe was also one of the first picks for the collaboration, thanks to a cameo in the Perfect Night Overwatch 2 cinematic. Towards the end of the video, we see Ashe's loyal Omnic companion Bob working as security guard at the Sserafim concert. We thought, God, do we have to make that a skin? Dennett says. Of course, Ashe got to get a skin this time around. And then this is more. Oh, this is like another shot of that end cinematic. Actually, this looks awesome. That looks so good. While the lineup of skins is pretty great, I still can't help but feel like we're missing out on a Roadhog K-pop skin. Last time, Junkrat got an honorary Sserafim skin despite not appearing in the cinematic, so I was holding out hope that he attended the concert with his silent buddy. But giving Roadhog a casual K-pop skin isn't as straightforward as I'd like to imagine. Wait, is this in the words of the article writer? Is that still a chance technically? Because the Junkrat one was a surprise. They didn't just outright show people, didn't they? Wasn't it like a surprise the day it dropped? Some characters are easier than others to create a casual outfit for, Roger says. A lot of characters have base skin with a lot of armor and weaponry, and so we need to maintain their silhouette and the read for gameplay reasons. Yeah, it makes sense. So there's many characters that are harder than others to bring down to a more casual outfit. Reinhardt, for example, is a very difficult character. What's a normal day for Reinhardt? I mean, I don't think, I'm gonna be honest with you, I feel like Ryan's got more than enough skins at the moment, so you're fine. Roadhog is also pretty hard sometimes. Pretty hard sometimes. The character's lack of armor also makes it difficult. Having some kind of starting point is what makes it a lot easier to maintain their silhouettes, and their gameplay reads while you know when they're putting on a new outfit. Oh, so maybe not Roadhog. Changing the silhouette of a character would be incredibly damaging in Overwatch 2. Most of the time, you can only catch fleeting glimpses of heroes mid-game, and the fights are so fast that players need to identify these heroes and their abilities straight away. So I can tell you as someone who's now has a new perspective on this. I've always agreed with this, which is why I originally gave them a lot more slack when they first did their collab with One Punch Man, and a lot of people didn't like a lot of the skins and they were just like straight up recolors. But I understood why they were afraid. After playing Rivals, there's two characters in the game that are very similar, being Invisible Woman and Cloak and Dagger. Cloak specifically. Or sorry, Dagger specifically. And they both look the same in fights. It's so hard to tell them apart. Can you tell them apart? Sorta, but it takes some time. So I get it. Voice lines can help with this. I now have an immediate reflex to fade as Moira if I hear hammered down, but the visual elements are still incredibly important. So Mercy, for example, her wings are part of her silhouette. Rogers explains, so sometimes if we talk to collaborators and they're like, oh, can we remove the wings? We're like, oh no. I mean this with all due respect. Who the f are you guys collaborating where they're looking at Mercy and going, can we remove the wings? Like, no, like genuinely, what kind of a dumbass walked into the room and had that question? That is so stupid. Like that is genuinely one of the stupidest questions I think I could have actually potentially like, no, that is genuinely quite possibly one of the stupidest questions that, like, you did not do your homework in any way, shape, or form. That's like the Transformers collab. If they were like, can we put I don't know, like, can we put Torbjorn in a mech? What do you mean, can you put Torbjorn in a mech? What the f are you talking? Anyways, seeing Mercy without her wings could be pretty jarring at first, as is a quick indicator that most players subconsciously look for during matches, but we'd also need to keep other visual features like the animation for her res ability, so the enemy team knows what's going on, and they also need to interrupt it. It also just, sorry, okay, we're just gonna keep moving. Luckily, as this is Overwatch 2's second collaboration with Sserafim, none of these issues really came up. This is what makes the second collaboration with Sserafim really fun, because they really understand this aspect already going into it. I think that's that's super obvious. The Sserafim collab was genuinely the best. I made a tier list talking about all the best collabs, and I think I predicted that the MHA one was going to be also S tier because it looked like it was going to be S tier, and they were hyping it up. It was not S tier. The Sserafim still collab is like still peak. There is nothing that beats it. The only thing that comes close is maybe the Valentine stuff. The first one, the one with like the whole short online story you could do. Roger says, so a ton of our conversations became about fashion and what's cool to make instead of overcoming the technical aspects. Blizzard Korea Studio is the team responsible for all of these Sserafim skins, and they seem ideally suited for the job. These guys are so in touch with fashion influences in the scene there, and they're a perfect fit to do something like this. Oh, that's so smart. Roger says, obviously they incorporated a bunch of hip hop and streetwear at this time. They were able to see the trends there and apply them to the skins. The first set of Sserafim skins were really cool, but these new ones clearly have more real world influences. They're also pretty experimental with the character design without changing important signifiers signifiers, Jesus. For the heroes, Illari's skin is a particularly transformative, so much so they had to do a double take when I first saw it. I agree, it took me a second too. The new skins also contain a couple of Easter eggs, one of which was made by one of the members of Sserafim. The little plushie that's attached to Mercy's keychain is actually a character design from Sakura, one of Sserafim's artists. Jeanette says, Diva's spiky bun is something that the artists over at Blizzard Korea Studio picked up from current trends, and the RGB weapon glow is inspired by neon aesthetic in the Sserafim Easy music video. Not clicking on that, but hey, maybe. I wonder how that will look with the in-game Galaxy weapon skin. You know what I'm talking about? The one for playing comp. Despite the technical issues explained above, Overwatch 2 has been pushing the boat out when it comes to skins for some time now. It has really started with the new mythic skins that were introduced in Overwatch 2's Battle Pass, like the Reaper Anubis skin or the Widowmaker Spellbinder mythic, which both added particle effects to skins and gave Blizzard artists the opportunity to experiment in ways previously that were unavailable, or weren't available. Since then, we've also seen particle effects in some legendary skins, like the money spilling out of Soldier 76 bag and the heist skin. As we go on with Overwatch, we wanted to actually be a bit more transformative with skins, Roger says, before the team was almost too beholden to conforming to strict set of guidelines of which was possible and what was not. It created a smaller box for us to work in, and so now we just kind of break away from that a bit more than we usually do, which is honestly been the common trend recently with the game, which is good. There's this idea to be as transformative as possible while keeping the identity of the hero, so that's why you're starting to see a bit more of us playing with the VFX. I wonder if they'll actually consider at some point turning off VF, like having an option in the menus to turn off VFX, like specifically. Overwatch has always had really great skins. Ana's Wasteland, Genji's Oni skin, and Diva's Shin Rayong skin are just a few standout examples among the old classics, but it's great to see almost after 10 years of its release, the Overwatch team is still experimenting with styles and pushing for even designs. Good article. I mean, looks really, really cool. Genuinely one of the best collabs they've ever done. Actually, probably the best collab they've ever done. So, looking forward to seeing it. And yeah, also going back to the tweet, there's some live stream event that's also happening on March 17th. Wait, did I not click on this? Wait, is this something different? Wait, there's a whole another thing in here. Wait, I already read most of this. I'm just gonna skip around. Fearless Collection, Brighter Than Ever, New Looks, Blue Flame, Kiriko, Sombra, Trace. Okay, so this is the recolors. Because every show needs an encore, you'll unlock more through conquering challenges for slick rewards, including the legendary Fossey James Junkrat skin. Wait, so is that the old one? Did they recolor it? Oh, wait, what? Did they recolor the old Junkrat skin? Or is this just the old Junkrat skin? Oh, it's the same one. Okay. This collab Battlefield Tour will stop limited time March 18th to March 31st. Oh, so it's actually much shorter this time. It's only for like 10 days. So don't miss your chance to step into the spotlight, bring the attitude to light. Step up, stand out, and show the world that you're fearless. Oh, and before they hit the game stage, join us for a pre-show close-up of the new collab skins with the members of Sserafim during the Overwatch 2X Sserafim livestream event. Tune in on March 17th at 8:30 p.m. PST on Twitch and YouTube. I guess there's on March 17th, there's some type of nighttime event. I guess we'll be there. So, looks good. Looks good.